American Muslims. How well do you know them? Of the following faith groups, which experiences the most discrimination in the United States? Jews, Catholics, Protestants, or Muslims? You're probably right. More than half of American Muslims reported facing some level of discrimination during the past year based on their religion, with 18% reporting regular discrimination, the highest of any faith group. Next up, which of the previous faith groups in the United States is the least likely to support military attacks on civilians? With a significantly higher percentage than other faith groups, 65% of American Muslims believe that military targeting and killings of civilians is never justified. The rest fall between 40 to 45%. Which faith group in the United States is the most likely to justify individual attacks on civilians? Actually, none. Americans of all faiths oppose individual attacks on civilians equally. Now, it gets tougher. Which of the faith groups surveyed has the highest percentage of African Americans? Within the American Muslim population, there is a nearly equal percentage of 4 different racial ethnic subgroups: white, African American, Asian, and Arab, with African Americans making up nearly a quarter, a higher percentage than in any of the other 3 faith groups. Of these 4, Arabs make up one of the lowest shares, countering a popular misconception that Muslims are primarily Arab. Do American Muslims see themselves as Muslims or as Americans? Actually, both. They identify strongly as Muslims, and they identify strongly as Americans. No contradiction here. In fact, identifying with Islam doesn't weaken Muslim patriotism. It strengthens it. Muslims with a stronger religious identity have a stronger, not weaker, American identity. For which faith group in the United States does attending religious service frequently link with increased support for violence? None. In no religious community, including among Muslims, does attending religious service make people more accepting of violence. Instead, mosques are a force for moderation. Muslims who attend a mosque more frequently are more likely to vote and cooperate with their neighbors to solve a problem. In terms of the next president, American Muslims prioritize economy, civil rights, and education. So, how well did you know American Muslims? Curious to learn more? Visit our website.